Subhanallah, I was just sitting right now and just pondering. I'm thinking, I see something so clearly. I mean, it's something can't be explained by words. It's like you need the right emotion, you need the right subconscious mind, you need the right emotional state to actually see it. Other than that, there's no way. I can talk and talk and explain and explain. There's no way. That's why I really got involved into spirituality. It's not something I have like a PhD or I finished any college or degrees. It's more really because I'm a bipolar. And that's by itself the highest degree because you are actually living the experience and not learning it. And by living it for 20 years, I mean, we can go on and on of what happened to me. I mean, the highs and the lows and what I've seen in the highs and how what I felt, and then what got me into eventually 20 years later to be very much a very active person into the field of spirituality. I use spirituality as a common term. It doesn't mean that it's the same understanding that we keep using, but it's definitely something related. So I use the word spirituality, universally accepted, something that we feel is something, for a peaceful man to sit on the side and just raise the hand and pray and meditate. It's not that only. It's beyond that. It's what makes a person a very strong person. What makes a person actually see things that no one actually probably can see it just because he went into very spiritual depth into the heart. Because the heart is the source that drives what you can see with your mind and what cannot see with your mind. And it's a very complicated thing if you want to think about it, but it's very simple if the heart is placed in the right position, location. And that's why we embarked in so many YouTube, over 30 YouTubes, and so many posts about all these different ways, known knowledge to get people to actually realize that, you know what, you want to learn about it. You can't just learn by reading or listening. You have to trust and you have to act. You have to do something so that you can see the result by this action. Anyway, I spent like over a year and a half of a full-time devotion on this area. And now I came to this beautiful line, beautiful verse that actually now intrigued me. And I know it, but people kind of forget. And I read it in Arabic. إنك لا تهدي من أحببت ولكن الله يهدي من يشاء. Subhanallah. Yeah, you see things so clear and you think you can really convince people, but no way. Because the verse is very clear. You're not the one. إنك لا تهدي من أحببت ولكن الله يهدي من يشاء. And in the translation means you do not guide whom you like to the truth. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only creator whom He decides to whom He's going to be guided to the truth or not. It's not about you. Yeah, I know that, but you keep kind of forgetting, you get so kind of so excited and you try to talk about it, but you have to always remind yourself. إنك لا تهدي من أحببت ولكن الله يهدي من يشاء. Oh, indeed, you don't guide people to the truth. It's only Allah who will guide to the truth. ونعم بالله.